tell us something about the history of Linden and your involvement in Linden.
My husband and I have been residents of North Linden for 41 years.
Wow.
North Linden has been home. We've never, although we love Columbus, Columbus is a great place to live, but North Linden has always been a home, and quite frankly, we've never considered living anywhere else. I have been very pleased with Homeport's activity from the very beginning with Kinlawn development, and I'm proud to say, hopefully, I've been able to speak about the importance of Homeport and the work that you all have done to build Kinlawn. I have also seen the plans for Mulby Place, which is supposed to be a senior living facility, and I've been really excited to see about the creation and what's going to take place there. So kudos to Homeport, and to have the foresight to understand the reason why housing is very important.
So we looked at the Linden area. I've been out there quite a long time with previous capacities with the city and other organizations. I always felt there was a need for affordable housing of all types. Mm-hmm. When you look at healthy communities, there's all types of housing. When starter homes, the next ring up, and then there's homes for your seniors that want to stay in the neighborhood because they love the neighborhood and they have a lot of friends and they don't want to move anywhere else. And so I feel that that was a gap in housing up in Linden, being senior housing and affordable to those that want to make the transition to a smaller place to live. I've always liked Homeport. I worked with Homeport when I was at the city on various hard, tough projects, from Long Street to American Addition to Joyce Avenue, so I have a long history. For us, Homeport responded 110%. They went out there and investigated the community. They understood the community, looked at the history of the community, what they can pull from, what they can leverage in the project, and that's how they came up with Mulby Place.
One of the major things that we looked at was looking at the history of the site. We need to look at the context, and we wanted to spend a lot of time knowing what was there before, understanding not only the community, but that specific area where it was initially a downtown for Linden. So we want to incorporate that in the design, make sure that it referenced what it was before, which was Mulby Brickyard. So we maintain that material and just sort of the aesthetic of that era. So that's one of the main focuses for the project. There's still a lot of challenges. There's always sort of a moving target, and there's things that have to happen before another thing can happen. So we're trying to gauge all those things and put them together so that we can move forward and actually begin construction.
We have a conference call each week to work through the project, and at least 21 people were on last week's call talking about the various legal issues, financial issues, permitting issues. I mean, the list goes on. That's to a certain extent a full-time job, making sure all those pieces mesh together. And what one organization might ask for could be contradictory of another, so then you have to bring them together and figure out how to make that work.
We do. I mean, I think that there's this tendency to think, that you really only need to provide one thing, but that's not actually the case. People are diverse. They like different things. But every place has got, certainly a lot of places to sit, read, look at who's coming and going, enjoy the sunshine, all of those things. So we have all of that at Mulby. So we were able to find ways to meet the priorities of the Housing Finance Agency, Franklin County, the City of Columbus, the Federal Home Loan Bank, and our lenders to meet all their requirements, and we were selected. So, but it was an opportunity that was brought to us by Boyce and through that RFQ process, and we were able to be successful.